with a half.
That's correct.
And then the last part of it would be.
You've got to compute now the 8 new midpoints.
Okay.
Plug the 8 new midpoints into the velocity. Get those 8 values. Multiply those 8 values by the number 1/2.
Okay.
Which would be the same as adding them all up and dividing by 2 at the end, by the way.
Okay.
A little bit easier to do it that way.
That looks very.
It's tedious, that's all it is.
It's a lot of stuff.
It is. It's a little tedious. These first questions are more difficult than the latter ones, right? Which the second goes pretty straightforward. Take an anti-derivative, plug in some numbers. Justin.
Okay, so this is about 5.2. It just says the figure to the right shows the area of the regions bounded by the graphs of the f and the x-axis. Evaluate the following integral. But the integral is 0 to, I think, c, 0 to c f of x dx.
0 to c?
Yeah.
This is in 5.2 you said?
Yeah, it's a 5.2 on the online homework.
Okay, I see it, yeah. I think I have the exact picture here in number 30 in these problems. Let me just draw the picture. It has a cusp down around 5 or something.
Yeah, between A and B about 6.
Okay.
1 to 6.
Okay. Oh, they changed the numbers. You're right. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Like that. Whoops. Sorry. Well, that's too high there. It actually goes back down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. Let me just put the letters on there and see how it matches up with yours. So this is a 0, this is a 0, A, B, and then this number 0 here is C.
Yep.
It's okay. They have that this area is 16.
Okay.
This area is are those the right numbers? You got different numbers.
Well, I got 17 as well.
17? Okay, just tell me what numbers you have.
I
17.
got 17 over there.
This one is
over there. Yeah,
12?
And then down in between those is 6.
Okay. And they say this is y equals f of x.
Dx.
X. And a big fat O here.
So now, are those numbers, 17, 12, and 6, are those that given area?
That's right. That's exactly right. Okay, so there's our picture, and now we're supposed to compute 0 to c f of x dx. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going all the way from 0 to the end, right? In this case, of all the picture, the entire picture they've given us. So we have 2 positive areas and 1 negative area. So we should just add these 2 and subtract that one.
So that's it?
That's it? That's it. Too easy, right? 29 minus 6, 23. They might have other questions about it, though. You gonna do anything with it?
No, that was it.
That was it? Because in the textbook here, they got like 4 different questions regarding this one. Yeah, that's it.
I did have one more question about this also.
Yeah.
It was I considered the 2 functions f and g on the interval of 2 to 7 such that the integral of 2 to 7 f of x dx equals 14. The integral of 2 to 7 g of x dx equals 6. The integral of 6 to 7 f of x dx equals 7, and the integral of 2 to 6.
I almost got it. I think I've got it memorized. I'll put it on the board now. Hold on, start again. Integral from 2 to 7.
Yeah, f of x dx.
F of x dx is known to us.
Equals 14.
Okay. Integral g of x. Is that right? We know that too?
2 and 7.
2 and 7.
Equals 6.
Okay.
And the integral of f of x dx between 6 and 7 equals 7. And then the integral of g of x between 2 and 6 is 4. 6.
Okay.
And this is evaluate the following integrals.
Okay. Now that we know that, we're starting with that. Find what?
Find, and it says find evaluate the following integrals. The integral 2 f of x dx between 2 and 6.
2 f of x dx between 0 and 6? No.
2 and 6.
2 and 6. Okay. So the idea is just to use the properties of integrals. So you're going to pull this multiplying the constant a outside.
Okay.
This is a lot simpler than you probably thought it was. now what's 2 to 6 f of x dx? Oh, we don't have it.
That's how I was thinking.
Oh, we got 2 to 7. Okay, I thought it was 2 to 7. I thought it was like one of these obvious ones here. Okay. So let's see what we got here. What do we know? Can we piece it together or not?
Well, I mean, the integral of 2 to 6 is f of x.
We have g of x.
Yeah. I didn't know how to think about it, honestly.
Well, let's
Because I wasn't sure if we were using the integrals of f of x, but just with a different range. That's probably the only thing I can think of.
First of all, let's just write this very quickly. It looks like there's some sort of significance to the number 6 in between the 2 to 7, right? So you get 2 to 6 and 2 to 7. So first of all, you should know that the integral from 2 to 7 of any function, I'm going to use f of x dx, this could be any interval here, is going to be the same as the integral of f of x dx. You can just split it up. 2 to 6 plus the integral from 6 to 7 f of x dx. You can always break up your intervals, okay, into a sum of integrals. That's always possible. So now we can read this one as being the sum of these two, right? And that's equal to 14. No, I'm going to help you so much. So in this case, we want the integral from 2 to 6 of f of x. But I have these two pieces. In other words,
14 plus 7?
not 14 plus 7.
Why would it be 14 plus 7?
Why would it not be 14 plus 7?
Yeah.
Because of the positions they occupy in this equality. We know this one is 14. We don't know this one. We want to find this one. That's a big question mark. Plus that one, which is 7. So it'll be subtraction in this case.
Oh, okay.
Find question mark. Yeah.
7.
So 7 equals question mark. Are you saying the total answer is 14?
Hmm.
So now you take 2 times that result. You now know what the integral from 2 to 6 is. It's 7. So now this is just 2 times 7, right? 2 on the outside times 7, you know it is. That's 14. So that's the way to look at it. Split them up in different intervals and see if you can subtract something.
Okay. And so for the second one, it was the integral of 2 to 7 f of x minus g of x dx.
Okay. So because the other property of integrals that the integral symbol can distribute in a sense across a sum or difference, we could rewrite this as integral from 2 to 7 of f of x dx minus integral from 2 to 7 g of x dx.
Okay.
So now, do we have those two pieces? If so, the problem's over.
We have 2 to 7 f of x, which is 14, and then 2 to 7 g of x, which is 7.
No, it's 6, right?
So 6.
So we do have 8. We got that one, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then it was 2 to then the integral of f of x minus g of x between the integral of, between 2 and 6.
So this is now your C?
So let's see. Sorry, the 2's probably on the inside, yeah?
No, there's no 2 right there.
Oh, there's no 2.
Yeah.
It's just this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'd be the same thing what we did on the first one. So we would first